A company is hiring Fidelis for an intellectual product, what will eventually become an intellectual property. If you design this product, that product would be, the ownership may revert to the company that is inviting you, or you may retain the ownership. So let me explain a couple of options that you can explore with this invitation. Intellectual property is a sensitive and vulnerable area, particularly for technically inclined people. Because what often happens, in fact, I heard that there was a story I heard about a fintech in Nigeria, one of the top performing fintechs in Nigeria. They created a product for a bank, I believe. The bank started using that product, and the initial agreement was that they will get a percentage of the revenues that will be made by that product. When the bank saw that the product was doing very well, they reneged on their agreement, and instead of the percentage that they agreed, they now decided unilaterally to start paying this company, the fintech, a much lower amount. So that is the risk you run when you are going into a project like this, where intellectual property will be developed. So the first thing I want you to look at is, I don't know if they have offered you any contracts or any agreement. There's a clause I want you to look out for in that agreement, which is the intellectual property clause. This is a clause that is quite common in employment contracts. And the benefit of the intellectual property clause is to protect the interests of the employer, which is that, imagine I run a business and I'm hiring software developers to work in my company. While those software developers are working in my company and they've created an app, or they've created a tool, or they've created a website while they were working in my company as employees. Who owns the intellectual property that is that app or that website? Because when you really look at it, the person that created the thing should own the thing. That is the common sense approach to it. As a side note, this is still the case in creative industries like photography. The person who takes the photograph is the person who owns the intellectual property rights to the photograph, even if the camera is your own. If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, jointhebmg.com.